Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading of the Capricorn Sun, Moon Ascendant sign for August 2023. We're starting with week 1 with Capricorn's energies. We have the Nine of Wands, and for week 2, may we please have week 2. The Queen of Pentacles, week 3. Queen of Wands in reverse, and week 4. The King of Wands. So we'll start with the Nine of Wands in week 1. It sounds like you're going to go into the first week of August having to put up a little bit of a fight in terms of your energy. This is about your stamina. This is keeping going. I'm going to aspect it for some information. Three of Swords. And the Tower. I'll aspect the Tower on its own, but it sounds like for some of you, I feel that you're going to be stepping in with a bit of pain. For some it will be a breakup, and for others it could be the end of a friendship. It's going to be quite a dramatic change. With the Three of Swords, it usually means heartbreak, but for some of you it could simply mean a great loss or a lot of pain, a lot of grief. I'm going to aspect the Tower, the change. What's going on with Capricorn? The Eight of Swords is feeling trapped, and the Hermit is self-seclusion. This is a scholarly type of seclusion. This is sitting in and reflecting on things. This is listening to the wisdom of others. This is listening to your intuition. This is learning. The Four of Swords is coming out of a period of rest and reflection. And the Six of Pentacles is being a little bit more reserved with your money and your resources. It can mean not being very generous or not being giving. I don't necessarily feel that this is a bad thing here. I feel that this means that you're closed off. In the first week of August, you're going to be burdened by a loss. For some it will be a breakup, for some of you it will be the end of a friendship, or it could just mean a dramatic change in another aspect of your life, such as your job. I'm feeling that there's going to be an essence of feeling trapped, and that you're going to be sort of reflecting on things and trying to figure out a way through this. We're going to go on to week 2 though. We have the Fairy God Panda and Death in reverse. I think this is a good thing. This really feels like a good week for you, Capricorn, in week 2. The Queen of Pentacles is about stability, it's nurturing, it's ensuring your investments, your household, your income, your possessions, your relationships. It's ensuring growth and support and stability. This is an Earth card. With the Fairy God Panda, we have feelings of self-worth. It's the things you tell yourself that make a difference. And with Death in reverse, that can indicate either a complete lack of change, or it can indicate a change of plans. I feel like this reflects from week 1. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is overworking. And the Sun in reverse is discontentment. This is being very unhappy. I'm going to aspect this on its own. Six of Wands, stepping away from the public light. Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be looking to your family for support here. I feel like you're going to be looking for a support network in week 2. From this in week 1, I definitely feel there's an aspect of almost like work here, that you're throwing yourself into work in order to deal with this. I feel like you've come closed off from this person or this thing that's happened, and I feel like you're reassuring yourself and you're using work. This one's nearly just slipped out. The Chariot is basically slamming on the heels. This is not going for what you want. This is putting an end to change. This can be a dramatic end to something. I definitely feel like you're looking to the future and going to call it quits on something in the second week of August, Capricorn. Whether this is a person or a thing, I'm getting such like a mixed feeling from it. And I keep feeling to pull these cards, and more just keep like slipping. The Hangman in reverse. I definitely feel like there's someone that's caused you so much grief recently. And I feel like for some of you it's someone at work, but for some of you here, I feel like you're almost looking for a new partnership or a new relationship, or just sort of like a new love. For some it could be a hobby. I feel like you're looking for something else beyond what you had before, in a way to like get over this thing. I definitely feel like whatever's gone on, you've like heard this messages, you've taken advice from other people, and you've seen very sort of cut and dry, this person has hurt me, I'm not interested, or I can't cope with this anymore. I definitely feel like you were very quick to recognise this. I see you being like almost like a snap, oh, I know what's happening now. Queen of Wands in reverse for week 3. That's feeling a lack of self-confidence, not feeling like yourself, not feeling very creative or energetic. It can be feeling very vulnerable as well. The Six of Swords in reverse is not letting go of something that is no good for you. That's making a conscious, intellectual decision to do it rather than the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is emotional. The King of Swords is a great defeat. It's feeling perhaps a bit bullied, a little bit almost dictated. Secrets revealed. I feel like you're going to find out the truth about someone. And I don't feel like this is a romantic relationship. I feel like this could definitely be, the first feeling I had was like mother. It could be a woman, but it could be anyone you're very close to, someone you feel that's very nurturing and loving. I feel like you're going to have an argument with them. You're going to feel sort of dispassionate towards them. I feel like it's not necessarily something you don't intend to move on from, because obviously people don't move on from their family, but I feel like it's sort of knocked your confidence. Maybe this person that you care about has said to you, I don't know why you're so hung up on this, I don't know why you're upset about that, or that person was good for you, that thing was good for you. I feel like you just kind of want a hug, you wanted someone to support you here. Yeah, I definitely feel like the person you've gone to perhaps for support, or perhaps the person you've had this conflict with has knocked your confidence quite a lot. And there's going to be sort of, yeah, a feeling of injustice, a lack of fairness and equality in this. I feel like you're being treated worse over this than the other person is. The Seven of Cups is opportunity and the Ace of Wands. You feel like you're looking for other opportunities, but you're in a bit of a defeatist mindset. You're a bit, it feels like you're sort of slumped over, and everyone you've turned to that you thought was going to support you isn't. So we'll move on to this week 4, the King of Wands. Now that's a good positive sign. That's fire energy, that's leadership, that's creativity. I feel like you're going to be taking charge, and it could almost be like you perhaps found not necessarily someone romantic. This also feels like this could be a very close relative or a very close friend who's going to offer you comfort and stability. It feels like with the page here, you're almost stepping away from a sense of immaturity of that past thing and stepping into a mature frame of mind and action here. The Ten of Swords in reverse is getting over enormous ruin, or it can mean bringing yourself to ruin. I feel here that this more applies to you, that you're going to find someone, and it feels almost like it's unexpected that this person's going to be the one who's going to offer you those hugs that you need, and you're sort of going to really warm up to this person in the 4th week of August. Judgment, resourcefulness, Ten of Cups. I feel like it might, for some of you, you might find a romantic thing, but I feel like this is almost like a friend, a family member, or just someone you weren't expecting, someone that's going to become very close to you. It's going to have a lot to offer you by the end of the 4th week. I definitely feel going on here that you're going to find sort of happiness and comfort with someone. For some of you, I don't necessarily feel like this person in week 1 or whatever this resonated as, this discomfort, this here moving on from the pain of it. I definitely feel like you're stepping away from this, and the person you asked for help with didn't offer you what you wanted, and you're going to find happiness with someone else. For some of you it may be romantic, but it's hard to explain what this feels like. It feels like you're going to just sort of, you're going to take charge of your life, and it's going to be someone that you just speak to and they sort of get you. There's a lot of sort of cup feeling there and a lot of positive energies. It definitely feels like someone's going to offer you a lot of comfort and happiness and warmth at this time in the end of week 4. Whoever that is for you, I'm actually very pleased you have this person, because it sounds like a wonderful support system. So I hope this video was helpful to you, Capricorn, and I hope to see you in the next video.